Hey guys, welcome back. Today is Business Friday, and today I want to talk about branding, and specifically about branding your handyman business. And I have a thought that most handyman businesses, let alone probably other businesses as well, fail because of this one simple thing that they do not get, and that's called branding. So branding is probably the most important thing about your business. It is the idea of what your business is. It is the persona. It is the message. Some people say that that branding is such a strong, clear message that makes your customers or people want to do business with you rather than the guy down the street. So I guess to talk a little bit more and explain a little bit more about branding, I could talk about my personal business. And so my business is called Honestly Handyman Services, if you can see on my shirt here. And Lee is my last name, so my first name is Alan Lee, so Honest Lee Handyman Services. So I kind of have my branding built into my name. And so some people could say that's branding in itself, which it is, but the name alone does not signify the brand. Because, I mean, I remember when I was starting my business and I was fooling around with names, one guy told me, he said, "Hey dude, don't call your business Honest Lee, because there's this business called Honest Engine," and I've never dealt with them. I don't know anything about them, but he said that they have a bad rap, and they just try and use the name Honest to get more customers and things like that. But I didn't listen to him, and I just went ahead and called it Honestly Handyman Services. So, honest being in my name, really, that is the persona that I want to give to people. The reason why I started my handyman business was because I saw a need and a lack of people willing to fulfill it. And the need was people needed someone to show up, to be honest, work with integrity, do the job correctly at a price that was originally discussed, and not raking them over the coals and things like that. So I felt like I could definitely fulfill that. So that's why I think Honestly Handyman Services really encapsulates the persona that I want to give off to my customers, and that's why I feel like it's such a great brand. Now, a brand is something that you have to work on continuously, because it's really what makes a brand is how you interact with people, how you work, how you act on a daily basis, even when you're alone. So I think integrity is another huge aspect of branding. Is you have to have integrity. I mean, some people, they'll act a certain way when they're around customers, and then when they're behind closed doors or with their family or friends, they act a completely different way. And this is false branding, because it's giving your customers something that they think they can believe in, but they really can't. So it's important, guys, and really what I think the key to starting a successful handyman business is first starting with a brand that works, a brand that people can buy into, and a brand that makes people want to work with you rather than someone else. So a brand is also the ability for someone to reach into their pockets and give you money. It's huge to have a successful brand. So just think of the brands that are out there, like Coca-Cola and Pepsi and Reebok, Nike. What do they prize themselves on? Like Nike, they really prize themselves on the athletes that they support and the athletes that support them. So really, if you think about that, it's interesting. It's more about the customer than it is about the product. So for me, being honest, it's not so much about the work that I do, but how I treat customers and how I treat the work that I do. So I strive to do everything I do with honesty and integrity, and just uprightness full through. And that's what I feel like is the most important thing to starting a handyman business and establishing a good brand. So if you guys like these videos, please give it a thumbs up, and also leave me a comment in the comment section below of what you do for a living. I would love to hear what you do and how you have established a brand for yourself. And if you like videos like this, please subscribe to this channel, because I do 3 videos per week about business, jobs, and reviews. So please subscribe to my channel, and thank you all for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon.